Buttercup. Vanna. Gave you your hair back. I don't. I just have it pulled back. I just pulled it back. Because it's still fairly wet, it's fairly easy to pull back. As it dries, it gets a bit harder to do it. Hey, Nikki. Hey, Aurora. Hard escaping. Ooh, congratulations, Aurora. Hey, Fernanda. As for what we're doing, same thing we do every night. Jack shit. I mean, another month before I'll be at my mom's. And that's not really a villa, it's just an apartment. He's great goat. Hi, jenva. Am I coming? Is that what she's saying now? Hey, Brooke. Hey, Emmy. Yes, Jenna. Thank you for the DMs. Big dramas. And I will stay out of the drama. Come on, you all know that I do not drama. It's legal drama. What do I look like? Someone who watches legal dramas? Come on. Ordering in? Nope. Not ordering in tonight. Nope. I don't even play the Ace Attorney games. I don't even play the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney games. So legal drama? Go talk to a fan of Law and Order. Forever neutral, exactly. I was trying to think of a legal drama. Am I Switzerland? I'm absolutely Switzerland. Hi, Katie. Hi, Gabrielle. Take a stray cat. I don't know how that gets you into trouble. Yeah, that seems like a weird thing to get in trouble for. Very Bella Swan of me. Bella Swan? Hey, Sam. But is she famously neutral? You cold, Jenna? Well, that's because I'm Switzerland, and Switzerland is cold. What have I been up to? Mostly just cranking it. She's Switzerland. Is Bella Swan the character from... Bella Swan is the one from Twilight, right? Or is that a different... Okay, that is... Okay. I didn't realize she was Swiss. I thought she was American. Swiss village is buried after a glacier collapsed in the Alps. Ooh, that's horrible. When you bring drama, you're simply told you do, and that makes it so. Sadly, I've never been good at bringing drama. As scene where she says from now on in Switzerland, okay? Hi, Katie. You made the list. Had to read the series since my kids were reading them. Aw. Are they enjoying it, Aurora? Never make you hate me. Clearly, I need to be trying harder then, Emmy. More terrible jokes. Oh, it was many years ago. Okay. I thought it was like they're reading them now. Canada is on fire, and the fires are ruining our air quality here. Take back your fires. We would if we could. I fear the dog. I fear all dogs, Sam. I fear and hate all dogs. Do you have any pets? Not currently. But I have been thinking once I've finished. Thank you for naming. Of course, jenva. I'm going to be watching my mom's apartment about a month from now throughout July. I was supposed to be drunk. So I'll be taking care of a cat during that period. And after that, I might get myself a pet rock. How hard is it to watch an apartment? It doesn't move. No, but the cat sure does. What I'm really doing is watching the cat. I'm going to be taking care of the cat. I'll be cat sitting. Hey, strawberries. Proof that Jenna and Strawberry aren't the same person. Yep. Woke up on the wrong side of the bed. I can feel it. You should be careful about that. Hey, baby. Hey, Honor. Like, you should probably try to make sure that you're waking up on the top side of the bed. That's the side of the bed that you should be waking up on, is the top. The Real Housewives, yeah. Yeah. Jenna, Vanna, Jordan, Killface, Buttercup, the Real Housewives of my chat. How was my day? I continue to suffer depression. Hi, just me. Get back into bed, roll over the other side, and then get up again. Yeah, that works. Hey, Uncle Buck. There's the thing. There's the solution. Hope I'm well. I'm not, thanks. Forfeit my wrench for one Nicky T. How old am I? 40. Had a few too many. If I were out of line, forgive me. I mean, I don't remember you being out of line. Cup of chamomile. Tea, please. Chamomile tea. Oh, no, thanks. I quite was stealing from my personal life. That's okay with you? Yep. And it's got to be with a thumbs up. You lost a sub. I bet I knew who it was. That's my book. Long. Get this thing off me. What, the badge or the rent? Or the wrench? You want the wrench gone? Tough titties. You're stuck with that wrench. You're stuck with that wrench. Hey, Jordan. Hi, Jenny. I take the same approach to unmodding that I do to modding. Only when it amuses me. Since when do ads cover the whole chat? Fucking YouTube? Yep. Yeah, I think. I have not written anything in like a decade. That's people watching tonight. And they will continue to be disappointed at the fact that I do not do drama. Why? Why haven't I written? I just completely lost any interest in it. I hit a point where what music do I like? Indie hipster crap. Dirty little chode smoker. Yeah, indie shit. If you've heard of it, it's too mainstream for me. Want to know a good band? The Beths. They're fun. They're you know, they're talented, but they're also just like a really fun band. Hey, Elf. You listen to bands, of course. I do. Like I said, I'm an indie hipster douchebag. Can I get a blue wrench or a badge? Blue wrench, no. Badge only if somebody decides. Badge only if someone. Only if you get lucky. The badge depends on luck. Hey, Buttercup. Oh, I said hi to you earlier, Buttercup. Whoops. You're saying hi to Elf. Silly me. Yeah, the Beths are one of those bands that's just. I hope that they do find more success. Oh, hi, Centered. or number of. Yeah, it's a thing that YouTube's trying out that is stupid. It's a very, very stupid thing that they're testing. I'm just suddenly curious about something. How many the Beths? How many? Yeah, they've got less than 40,000 subscribers. They've got a couple of videos that have over 1 million views, so that's cool. Hey, Brookup. Hi, Brookup. We have another Brook in here? Do you like the clicks? I'm honestly not sure if I've heard them. I probably have heard them. If I have, I didn't particularly enjoy them. It might be that I haven't actually listened to them. Oh, actually, I do have a quick song. Oh yeah, I like "Oh Yeah" by the Clicks. Singer is FTM. Oh, nice. I was unaware of that. Cool. What's your title mean? It's jenva. Because last night I made a typo when typing Jenna. When I was saying bye to Jenna on Twitter, because she kept DMing me on Twitter. So when I said goodnight to her, I said bye Jenva instead of Jenna. Hey, Bubblicious. And figured since I made that mistake, it was only right that I titled this stream after it. Anyway, it looks like I don't know that I've listened to any other songs by the Clicks. Might be a band that would be worth that I should check out a little bit more, because I do like that song. Oh yeah, it's a cool song. So maybe at some point I'll try a little bit more of their stuff. Only Rebecca Tracy were allowed to see this. I'm thinking it's Thursday. Nope. Yesterday was Thursday. Hey, Animal Farm. Thought all yesterday was Friday. Tomorrow I have guitar. Cool, cool. It's okay, Scapegoat. Check out any How to Date a Magical Girl merch. I have not. I have not checked if they have any merch. Not entirely sure I want merch for that game, frankly. That, we need Demon Bitch merch. I mean, okay, sure. That one, maybe, yeah. Sadly, I doubt they have merch of the floating demon head. But yeah, it does feel like the kind of game that maybe you don't want to advertise that you play. I'd wear that shirt. Just went to else live in another tab, and he's also listening to you, so it's just double me talking. Well, aren't you lucky, Buttercup? Everyone here is so jealous of you. Floating demon head with wood on it. Yeah, there's the ticket. I want to see Snowball the gym teacher in maternity tops. Ligma perfect fairy ring onesies. You have wine? Yay! Good to know, Jenna. Good to know that you can start getting drunk and everything can be right with the world. Anyway, let's see if there is merch for... How to date a magical girl merch. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't come to chat anymore because she hates Killface. Oh, that's a shame. It seems there is no merchandise for that game. Or at least a quick Google search didn't pull anything up. Happy Friday. How do you feel about your weekend? When you don't have a job, every day is the weekend. Hey, Wafflehead. I also just wanted to see what movies are in theaters. Nothing that looks interesting to me. Because my local theater sucks. I never said that, Jenva. You're taking my words out of context. What I said was, I'm not getting involved in drama. If I call you because I need to be bailed out, jail, you're going to say, I don't want to be involved in drama, and hang up. Yep. Hey, Sierra. You were my one phone call. Not actually how it works, Jenna. For the record, the whole one phone call thing is a myth. Have you been to jail? No. But basically, or I should say, the way it's supposed to work is if you need to make phone calls, if you need to call multiple people, you can call multiple people. That's the way it's supposed to work. I have no doubt there's a lot of instances where people don't get to make any fucking phone calls because the cops are goddamn assholes. Yeah, like if you're like, okay, I know some people who can bail me out. Can I make some calls to try to get somebody to bail me out? Yeah, you call the first person, they're not home. you're not shit out of luck, you can call somebody else instead. Or like one phone call to your lawyer, another phone call to friend so they can watch your dog or whatever. In theory, you're supposed to be allowed to make whatever phone calls are necessary. But, of course, that's going to be up to the discretion of the cops. And as established, cops are assholes. Lawyer, bondsman, your best friend's friend to put a property bond up for you. Yep. You think it's okay to make merch of a video game if you're not the creator, but a fan who wants merch that doesn't exist? I would say in an instance like that, you should probably reach out to the developers. And I mean, it depends on the game, or like it depends on the developer and everything, and publisher. But like for a small publisher, for a small development studio, you should probably reach out and be like, "Hey, I want to make a T-shirt that has this. How would you feel about that?" Especially if you're going to be using any official art. If you're using official art from the game, yeah, ask permission. Sarah told me to get off the phone, and I called her a bitch, but I don't remember that. Kind of got caught up in some bullshit in Alabama in '94. Is that a reference to anything in particular, Uncle Buck? Alabama in '94? Because it feels like that's a reference. Me and my best friend and her husband went to jail. I thought it was a joke. I thought it was just a joke. Andy Ditch? It doesn't ring any bells. I don't think I've heard of Andy Ditch. If I screamed in the woods, would Killface say that's dramatic? Probably. Hey, Teardrop. But it's okay. It's okay to be dramatic once in a while. Spawn died? Oh. Wasn't happy about it though, but I can joke now. Well, thank you, Uncle Buck, for being able to confirm that the one phone call thing is a myth and that you can make any phone calls that are necessary. Going China and racking up their pet bills. Call them collect. Hell yeah. Collect call to China. My mother was a pothead. I actually didn't make any calls, but my best friend made multiple calls. So I have this deep brooding sadness about me. Her husband had a few pounds of weed. A few pounds of weed is kind of a lot. I will acknowledge. Pounds? Yeah. Can you go to jail for pirating music and video games? Probably. I think as far as like music goes, I think the music industry, I think the record labels have sort of given up on that. Um, Largely because, honestly, like Mary Kill, Trixie Mattel, Hillary Clinton, and BoJack Horseman. I don't want to fuck, marry, or kill any of them. Anyway, like, I feel like music pirating has kind of like really dropped off now that people can just rip from YouTube. You know, it's just real looks nice these days. Have you changed it? No, I haven't changed it. I occasionally trim off a little bit of excess, but pirating is awesome. Just don't get caught. They'll send you letters. Yeah. But of course, that would be wrong. Golden age of pirating was 2000, 2010s. 2000s in particular, even like early 2010s. Like I said, I feel like by the mid 2010s, because everybody could just rip music off YouTube. Brother had legal goings on with Napster. He just had to pay fines. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that was the most common, was just fines. I think Helen Keller was a hoax. I don't. R.I.P. Pirate Bay. Remembers burning music onto CDs from MySpace. Not from MySpace, but yeah, I remember burning music onto CDs. Kind of miss doing that, honestly. Hey, Comic Brook. I kind of miss because like there was an art to making a good mix CD, you know? Yeah, you could just like, oh, here's a dozen songs that I like, burn them. You could do that, but like to make a good mix CD. Because I'd be like, this song uh, sort of fades into this one really well. These two songs don't really work together. You know, this song and that song, they don't really mesh well. But if I put this song between, this song goes really well with this one, and then it goes really well with that one too. I was making a mixtape. Mixtape as well. I mean, mix CD, mixtape, yeah. Same thing. It was the same basic idea. Mixed CDs were easier just because you didn't have to worry about starting and stopping. I had one songs and playlists by one fast and one slow repeat. I mean, you can, but I mean, sometimes like having one song that's really fast and heavy that goes into, and then the next song is really fast and heavy can go really well. You know, it can just be really cool, especially if it's just like, you know, I mean, you can make entire playlists that are just, you know, fast paced songs. You can also do entire playlists of slow songs, but that's different. It's less, you know, that's more of a depression playlist than a cool playlist. I ignore my cat when he's hungry because you're on stream. No, don't ignore your cat. Pay attention to your cat. Kitty. Hey, kitty. Hi, kitty. Kitty. What buttercup? I was talking to kitties. I was talking to any kitties who may be within earshot. My butthole dog face doesn't give it away as much as I thought it would. Fed him, but only because he told me to. If he told me to and he heard and I didn't feed him, I would just look bad. Hey, Chowder. Your dog perked his ears up. Well, I wasn't talking to your dog. Tell your dog to go back to sleep. I wasn't talking to him. Have one laying on my legs. Aww. Hi, Buttercup's kitty. And yeah, Chowder, tell your dog to go back to sleep. I wasn't talking to him. Loud explosion. The power went out and came right back on. Heart is pounding so hard. Yeah, hopefully, I hope that wasn't anything serious. It's fine. It's probably fine. I'm sure it's fine. Hell of a boss. Never watched it now. Transform. What, you think Optimus Prime is causing problems, Chowder? Cat told me to F off for the night without causing mayhem in the suburbs. Good for him. So if you're speeding, will blow your balls off. I got a lot of other stuff I'm watching. I got a lot of other stuff I want to watch first. Like, I'm making my way through some other stuff first. Let's hear the list. So right now I'm rewatching Sailor Moon. I'm on season 3 so far. So I'm a little over halfway through Sailor Moon. Though after I rewatch Sailor Moon, I'm gonna watch Sailor Moon Crystal because I've never watched Sailor Moon Crystal, so I'm gonna watch that once I finish the original series. Um, After that, I'm gonna rewatch My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic. That meatball head isn't going anywhere. So yeah, I'll rewatch My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic. And once I finish that, I am actually gonna watch the G5, Generation 5 of My Little Pony, the one that came after Friendship is Magic. I'll watch that as well, and Ponytails. I never did watch My Little Pony Ponytails. Not sure why. I just never got around to it. Ponies, yeah. After that, adult cartoons with crazy shit happening. Kinda not really. And then yeah, after the pony stuff, um, I also kind of want to rewatch She-Ra and the Princesses of Power. Yeah, kind of wouldn't mind doing a rewatch of that one. And if I do that, because that's on Netflix. So if I do end up rewatching She-Ra, since I'll already have Netflix, may as well rewatch Cowboy Bebop and Carol and Tuesday as well. Samurai Champloo as well. Cowboy Bebop, Samurai Champloo, Carol and Tuesday. Luckily, those are all fairly short series, 26 episodes each. You were a Care Bear in a previous life, shooting rainbows and sparkles. I did like Care Bears when I was a kid. What was the little sidekick? Uh, I never watched the original She-Ra series or film with Pretty Deadly. At this point, I wouldn't bet on it, to be honest. I'd love it if they did, but it's looking doubtful. You've got a heart tattoo on your bum. Because one of those things, Pretty Deadly, Bitch Planet, Sex Criminals were all optioned. Can't believe the power came right back on. I'm shaking. Well, as long as you're okay, Uncle Buck, that's the important thing. The Wicked and the Divine as well was optioned for a TV show. Actually, kind of think it isn't Sex Criminals. Isn't the Sex Criminals TV show still? That one might actually still be happening. Yeah, maybe not. Well, maybe. Looks like Prime might be looking at it. Walmart is for lovers. I guess Amazon Prime was looking at maybe doing Sex Criminals and Bitch Planet. But that was a couple of years ago that was last heard of. So I'm thinking that that's probably not happening at this point. I never read Sex Criminals, but I heard a lot of good things about it. So a shame that it seems to not be going through. Like that the TV show seems to be pretty much DOA. Pretty much dead. Walmart Plus as a promotional membership. Every same day for free. No one in my area does that. So alas. Anyways. Yep. For Pride Month, we do something fun. I do a rainbow hair wrap like the kids did on vacation in the 90s. No. For Pride Month, I'm not going to do anything. For Pride Month, I'm gonna bang your dad every day. For for a little bit of actually for a little bit of for a little bit of change of pace now and then. Uh, might bang your uncle once in a while too, just to switch things up. Timo has magical girl merch, sorta. Like of the game, or just like magical girl stuff, like how to date a magical girl, or just like. Anyway, doesn't Timu suck? Date isn't the title. Well, there you go. Timu sucks now because of Trump and his dog team tears. I was under the impression that it always sucked. I'm going to scream and cry. Nice. Good times, good times. Like, I was under the impression that Timu was always like shitty knockoffs. Charge shipping from each individual seller now. Cheap crap is not cheap anymore. Which eliminates the entire point of it. Instead of cheap knockoffs, you get expensive knockoffs. But which are still made cheaply. You get cheap knockoffs. You're still getting cheap knockoffs, you're just paying a lot more for them. Wish does what Temu doesn't. That's right. Temu Wish is supposed to be awful as well, right? Awful, awful. That's my understanding. Stupid Musk. Yep. He does suck. You have nothing funny to say? It do be like that sometimes, Jenna. Sometimes you're just sitting there like trying to think of something funny to say, but you got nothing. Nothing at all. I have dark chocolate that's orange flavored and it's mushroom chocolate, and it doesn't taste like drugs at all. to scream. Does she need a reason to scream? Does she really need a reason to scream? Isn't life, isn't this world enough reason to scream? You admire that most days you have things to say for yours. I mean, shit. I'm mostly just responding to what people are. I'm mostly just responding to chat, Comic Book. I'm going to scream about race respectfully. Hell yeah! Rice, baby! I ate a non-trippy salad. Boring. Salad sucks. Screaming because I'm sober. And it's Friday night. Used to pick mushrooms off of cow shit in Hawaii as a teenager and young adult. Hate mushrooms to this day because of it. See, I hate them because they have a gross texture and flavor. Texture especially just awful. Just a utterly repulsive texture. But I don't like the flavor either. We evolved because we ate mushrooms from shit. You fry mushrooms in butter long enough, they're okay. I mean, fucking fry anything in butter long enough and you're just eating the butter. You may as well just eat a stick of butter, you know? That's why I eat trippy mushrooms, to be one with the mushrooms. Can you address the moon becoming sentient? The moon is sentient? Hi, old meat. You're delicious, Buttercup. I'll take your word on that. The moon gods demand more cheese. We have to give it up as a species. I'm sorry. I should shower, but I just don't want to be that intimate with myself. Shit. Honestly, I was laying in bed earlier, like, all right, I have to shower today. Ugh. I don't want to shower. I did end up showering, but I didn't want to. I don't want to be cold and wet. All I really wanted to do is just continue to lay in bed. Hoping if I get drunk or high, my other personality will be like, yeah, shower queen, you deserve it. Gorley Pop, we are so back. You do deserve a shower, Jenna. Let me feel better after a nice shower. I mean, not really, honestly. I love playing with myself in the shower. After, I must decline, I'm gay. After I get out of the shower, I'm just like, well, that's my productivity for the day. I tickle tackle. I haven't washed my hair in 2 days because I had a scalp cyst removed and have stitches. The whole thing is so gross. Yeah, I can imagine that would be gross. I often go 2 days without hair washing, but minus the cyst. Yeah, I mean, I shower every other day. And I mean, I do wash my hair anytime I shower, and I just shower every other day. Doctor said the scalp is juicy and filled with blood. Yummy. There's that's exactly how you want to hear your scalp described. Juicy and filled with blood. You know what else is juicy and filled with blood? My dick. So, the implications were much more disgusting than I intended with that. A tick. So that date everything is available for pre-order now, and there's actually a demo available. They've got a demo now for date everything. Um, there's also going to be DLC for it. Is 100 just simply not enough dateable objects? Are you unsatisfied with lower priced goods? Do you literally want to fall in love with a microtransaction? With the lavish DLC, there is simply more of everything to extend your date everything It's not fuck everything. Extend your date everything adventure. Michael transaction, the dateable microtransaction. We got you covered. Lucinda Lavish, the dateable deluxe edition herself. Wrong with it. I wasn't wrong about the release. They changed the release date. They pushed back the release date. DLC? Yeah, DLC. It's a deluxe edition. Bye, Chowder. Mandito says hello. Hi, Mandito. Should probably go ahead and buy pre-purchase date everything now. It's on sale. Like it's they've got like a pre-order discount. So I may as well buy it. I may as well go ahead and buy it tonight. Good one. Date everything. I'm going to be buying Date Everything ahead of its release in just over 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. Anyways, you zoned out. What are we buying? Date Everything. Because it's now on pre-order. Net detective here to ruin the fun. Yeah, detectives do that. What else can we buy with our money? Oh, hi, Net Detective. I missed you. I totally missed him. Hi, Net Detective. Better get a job first. I'm still looking. I'm still looking for jobs. Buy a script, cook something. Nah, I do need to do need to save whatever money I can. $40 isn't gonna break me. Like $40 for a game isn't going to break me, but your mom did weed and we should respect her boundaries. Why are we being responsible adults? I mean, I've always just been left to my own devices. I've just always been like that. We're all Neanderthals here. Let's buy some Jimmy Choo's. Pass. I feel like I had something I was going to say, but I've forgotten what it is. They had the cutest stuff for like $2,000. Yeah. Oilers or Panthers? Oilers. Hi, Delta. You think I'm not going to root for the Canadian team? I mean, Maple Leafs I wouldn't root for, but any other Canadian team? Anyway, I'm going to get more water. I'll be back in a minute. Next one. You love the silence? Yeah, I try to give everybody a moment of silence every stream. Silence says like 200 words. No. Silence says 0 words. That's the whole point of it. The whole point of silence is there's no words. Should I kill Thunderclap? I don't know who Thunderclap is. I am generally opposed to murder. Playing a game. Yeah, I am generally opposed to killing. For video games, honestly, when I'm playing a video game, in general, if there's an option to kill somebody or spare them, more often than not, most of the time, the vast majority of the time, I'd prefer to spare them. Amy Pond and Rory Williams will be back on Doctor Who for the something anniversary in June. I don't particularly care, but I'm happy for the fans of those characters. Thunderclap is dead. Her character was a woman. I'm just saying, if you have the option to spare someone, there's very few circumstances where I would choose not to spare someone. Back when I was playing through Cyberpunk, I basically like always did like full stealth. And yeah, I do knockouts. I wouldn't like even that. I wouldn't kill the people. Standing on the street right now like a fucking moron. Any particular reason? I kill a lot of people in the game. Trying to think of other games. Okay. Trying to think of other games I play that have like kill or spare options. I suppose there aren't really a lot. My friend got her phone cut off and wants to use mine. You sometimes put on a party dress and wade into the hot tub. Nope. Assassin's Creed Odyssey is what I'm playing. Ah. I've been watching a Let's Play of the first Assassin's Creed. And, you know, of course, I am recording a Let's Play of Final Fantasy VI. Just recorded I just beat the Phantom Train. Suplex that motherfucker. Hey, bye-bye. And I am enjoying playing through 6. Mafia, I went to see Final Destination. So many people terminated. Neat. What country would you go to if you could? I would like to revisit Scotland. Greece would be cool. And there's a couple things I do want to see in Japan. I want to see the Ghibli Museum. Love to visit the Nintendo theme park in Japan. But traveling requires money, and also I don't really want to travel by myself. So London, England, London, be okay to visit, I suppose. What happened? I don't know. Nothing. Ireland, Canada. Canada is a lovely country. Chernobyl. Hey, Angela. Been when I was a kid, just not main trip. Hey, spinach. World's leading producer of lotion. Canada, United States. Would we go to Canada? I don't. I don't really want to go to the U.S. In truth, under normal circumstances, I actually wouldn't mind visiting New York under normal circumstances. Right now, even if I could, I wouldn't, because I would be genuinely worried about getting grabbed by ICE and detained by ICE for, you know, for however long they decide to throw me in a cell for. Yeah, whether it be hours or days. It'd be fine. I mean, you say that, but fuck, Canadians have been fucking grabbed by ICE. There actually have been Canadians visiting the US who have just been randomly fucking snatched up by ICE. And yeah, sometimes it's only a few hours, sometimes just a few days, but like, I'm sorry to tell you, but your country's fucking insane right now during lockdown. Like, in the past 5 months, what do you think hell would be like? Won't do nothing to your white naked. Again, it doesn't matter right now, Habibi. It actually doesn't matter right now. There have been other white Canadians who have been temporarily detained by ICE. Because ICE is just absolutely wildly out of control. Is completely, totally, wildly out of control. Detained for what? Yeah, that is exactly the question. That is exactly it, Habibi. Detained for what? Yeah, good question. For not having been born, for not having been born in the United States. For, I just be detained because the ICE agent didn't like the way they looked at them. Because they were trying to meet their fucking quota or some shit. They have to let you go without reason. Sure, but in the meantime, you still spent a few hours or even days sitting in a cell for jack shit. And that's not a pleasant experience. You know, being locked in a cell is not a pleasant experience for any length of time. We can see the rest after. No, don't think you can actually. But genuinely, I would not be inclined to ever visit the US until ICE is disbanded. As long as ICE exists, the US is a dangerous place to visit. Want to be a sumo wrestler? Well, get working on it. It's not easy. Takes a lot of work to be a sumo wrestler. Like 33 locations theme park. In the past, they have. But she hasn't been there since Trump took office again. And it's like ICE has been bad. ICE has been shit ever since they were established in like 2002, 2003. Or was it 2000? When the hell was ICE established? I know it was after 9/11, but ICE has been shit ever since they were established. And they just get, and like they've just gotten worse all the time. Hey, Resumi. Deltarune. Never played Deltarune now. Well, I'm finally stepping away from the administration. I'm disappointed because he's not stepping into a goddamn jail cell. I really like ice in my water. Because a lot of those cuts, I mean, they've killed people. You know, all those ice in the natural sense of frozen water has existed on Earth for billions of years. What do you think about the DEA? They've certainly had their issues. Sort of between the other 5 or so jobs he does at the same time. Yeah. Then he does poorly. Water is the only substance on Earth whose solid state is less dense than its liquid state. Makes sense. Do you think Hawaii should be part of Canada? I think Hawaii should be allowed to be independent, frankly. Do you have a pepperoni pizza tucked in your pants? I don't. DEA or ICE? ICE. Like, honestly, not even like, hey, Dastardly. Want to illegally trespass Canada? Like, in all honesty, it's not even a close question. DEA is crypto. Yes, but the DEA has like you know at least a theoretical use. Why does oh there it is. Yeah, like some drugs are kind of the heavier crypto. Is worse. Bezos or Musk? I'd say Musk is worse. Yeah, like war on drugs, government's making money off of it as well. Sure. Hey, Killface. There are some drugs that it does make some sense to touch grass today and just set down. Neat. Obviously, there's a lot of it that is shit, but and like the war on drugs being carried out in a really bad way. Locking people up is honestly like not the most effective way of doing it. Keir Starmer. Uh, from what I can gather, he's a piece of shit. Just absolutely fucking useless. Like he's just a fucking douchebag who completely embraced the Tory philosophy. What do you let JFK deniers in your chat? Like people who deny he exists, or not denying how he died, just denying his existence. Hi Dan, how's work going? I'm still looking for work. What happened to your job? I quit back in December. I quit back in December. So that's been a while. I just could not fucking deal with that one anymore. So I quit it, and yeah, I haven't found anything since. No, nowhere that I've applied to since then has actually gotten back to me, which is pretty annoying. Double spicy McChicken and Sprite? Probably not. You need to bring back cool hats like Lincoln. How's the job hunt going? Yeah, I continue to not get a single fucking interview. Brother Brent? Who's Brother Brent? Is he someone I know? Do I miss Hobo? Cecil Pearson Jr., the hillbilly pig abomination that should have never been born, best friend. Still no idea what you're talking about, so. Brother Brent's a hillbilly? You say so. Feel like I'm just gonna go ahead and guess I don't really care about Brother Brent. Smell like pasta today? Ooh, nice. Good smell, Habibi. It's a good smell. I mean, who doesn't want to smell like pasta? In Final Destination, they die in some interesting ways. How would you like to go? By not dying. I want to die after orgasm. Guess who is the king? Is it Jesus? Given to me by me. Sofa. Will you lower my coffin and sing Viking opera at my funeral? The singing, definitely not. The coffin, probably not. G.I. Joe Cobra. Cobra! Who has the power? I got the power. People sing MCR at my funeral. He-Man. Asking questions like I'm AI. And I'm giving incorrect answers like I'm AI. But I want to be cremated or buried. I don't care. Neither. I want to be exploded. Do you have a fan? I do have a fan on, yes. Like when I die, just stuff my body with just stuff my corpse with explosives and detonate me. Let me rain all over the terrain. How do fans work? They spin real fast. Like, just gave me PSTD. Don't tell Ice that. I'll tell Ice to suck my nuts. Just give him a good once over. Same in this video. Good. Fuck Ice. The organization. Not like the frozen water. Ice is in frozen water, it's fine. But Ice as in the assholes who keep fucking disappearing people, fuck them. I hope they all stub their toes. Again, you're safe there. I mean, we have our own issues in Canada, but yes. ICE can't get me here. ICE has no authority in Canada. So I'm allowed to say that they are fascist pieces of shit who would feel right at home in 1939 Germany. Safe in your room yet? Yeah, I can say without any without any fear of consequences that every single member of ICE is a horrible human being and would have been gleefully running the concentration camps in Nazi Germany. Every single goddamn one would have been happy, joyous, running those concentration camps, running the death camps. My landlord has an enormous safe in the basement. Let you know when I'm tasting wedding cake. Kim Possible, so the drama I feel. You still have Kim Possible? I never watched it. Wine is kicking in. What other drink you had today? Water. I've had water, and I've had more water. So, not today. I haven't had any soda today. I had soda last night. Hi, Kaylee. And this, yes, exactly. I had sadness today. Food is coming home. Nice, nice. Sparkling water is spicy ice. There's a sentence. I got the spicy McChicken and Sprite, so if you. What happens if you make ice out of sparkling water? I'm pretty sure it's just still ice. Remember TV on the radio? Not really. Don't think I ever listened to them. Wolf Like Me. Want to know a great band? Wolf Alice. Wolf Alice is a great band. And I feel like Wolf Alice doesn't get Wolf Parade. I don't think so. Yeah, I feel like they don't get enough recognition. Good night, Uncle Buck. Surprising it. Who did I know? Wolf Alice? Love Wolf Alice. Wolf Parade. I don't listen to Wolf Parade. Wolf Parade I don't listen to, but Wolf Alice I love. They're one of those bands that I definitely keep an eye on. Wolf Parade is a male frontman, so that checks. Yeah, so that would explain why I don't listen to them. So that's why I don't listen to them. They've got a male vocalist. So yeah. Because yeah, the majority of what I listen to is female vocalists. I don't want that wolf pussy. What does that mean? You know what? I don't want to know what it means. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm just gonna leave it at that. So thanks for coming, and good night, everybody.